The carbon sequestration dioxide lack will begin touching several supplies to supermarkets the weekend, the Meal and Sip Federation has alerted. CO2 is utilized to deafen farmer animals, put hiss in carbonated drinks and is utilized in packing, but is in brief delivery. Federation head execution Ian Wizard told carbon sequestration dioxide supplies were not anticipated to restart before following 1 week. He told how time stocks would not run of, selection will be eroded. We'll see perhaps less than carbonated drinks and surely bakehouse and some things how gain of which's named updated ambience packing, that is plasticity packing in a pan bottom and a meal of meal in them. A quantity of companies include informed destruction to manufacture since of the lack. The business uses carbon sequestration dioxide to offer its crumpets a much longer shelf lifetime and hinder sculpt. The UK Retailer Syndicate told, "We are aware of particular pressures in several areas such as carbonated gentle drinks, ale, UK chick and UK pig, but the most of meal means are untouched and retailers do not foresee meal shortages yet. It is potential how the mix of means accessible may be struck." The Meal and Sip Federation's Mr. Wizard told how, though, if supplies of CO2 renewed following 1 week, it would get several period up it done its way to meal and sip producers. Inventories of means include been eroded rather a lot above the recent 1 week and not lot. Human beings hold really big stocks of means since it is not price efficient, key explainable. Scotland's largest slaughterhouse is closed and some flesh producers are examining adaptive their means to use less than company too. Several meal and sip firms include requested if the government could assist ease the issue. Mr. Wizard told ministers could ask suppliers how include stopped manufacture for support to put factories behind in manufacture. CO2 is wide utilized in the meal handling and drinks industries. It puts the hiss in ale, cider, and gentle drinks, and is utilized in meal packing to expand the shelf lifetime of salads, crisp flesh, and poultry farming. The gas is as well utilized to deafen pigs and chickens up slaughtering, and build dry ice to assist hold things cooled time in transit. Yet, several UK and continent Europe producers of carbon sequestration dioxide, a on-product of ammonium manufacture how is utilized in the fertilizer production, close for support or scale downward operative. In the UK, just 2 of 5 seedling how delivery CO2 are operational at the time. Over in the 1 week, the Weatherspoon and EI Team pub chains informed they had provisionally run of, or were brief of, brands consisting John Blacksmith's, Strongbow, Amstel and Barra Moretti. Yet, on Thursday, Bridget Simmons, head execution of the UK Ale and Pub Associate, told brewers work their socks off about the watch to provide down there is yet lot of ale to go about. Flesh processors are examining reducing sale by dates since packing will include reduced levels of company too, and down there include been concerns on pet well-being if animals don't go to slaughtering at their normal bet. The UK Poultry Farming Justice told its members extended to dwell date to date as they tested to extend out their shrinking supplies of the natural gas. The flesh production has been more disappointed by a absence of data upcoming of CO2 firms and the UK by the government in special above while supplies might back to regular. The Division for Environmental, Meal and Village Sphere, and the Division of Industry include both of told they are tracking the position. They told, "We include been confident CO2 producers are work as quick as they can to get seedling up and fleeing once again, in CO2 manufacture set to begin really soon." The production trading magazine Gas Planet, that at first informed the news story how CO2 was fleeing brief, told how 2 tankers complete of fluid CO2 of continent Europe include been brought to ports in the UK in the history pair of days. A quantity of Europe seedling are start to growth supplies, time else plant how had close since of engineering issues quite rather than support, is due to go behind on the internet in medium July.